magic glue, slip, slip, purl, slip, slip, knit, twisted cord, wrap and turn, pick up and knit. Joe plays scarf.
Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Joey's Scarf. This is episode 52. My name is Lynda and you can find me all over as Lynda Grace. This is a knitting and crocheting and yarn podcast. The name Joey Scarf is in honor of my son Joe, who passed away 9.5 years ago from colon cancer. Ross and I, Ross is my husband, we are on vacation in Ocean City, New Jersey, which is about 45 minutes from where we live. It is the Jersey Shore. We live in Barnegat, which is the Jersey Shore, and Ocean City is just a little further south down the shore. We've been here since Saturday. We rented a little cottage and right across the street, we just have to cross over one street and we're at the beach and the ocean. It's been very hot, as it has been all over, well, in certain spots of the country, I guess. I don't know if I mentioned, but today is June 28th. It's a Tuesday, June 28th, 2021. Is that right? No, it's June 29th. Sorry, June 29th. Here in Ocean City, it's been about 10 degrees cooler than inland. So we have been getting some relief from the ocean breezes, and it's been quite nice actually. I've been pretty relaxed here. I can't help it being relaxed. The ocean has a calming effect on me, even if I have to cross over a street to get to it. At least I know it's there. This morning I got up early and about 6 o'clock, and I went over, and lovely. The beach was just lovely, lovely this morning. Not too many people. Obviously at 6 o'clock there wouldn't be that many people. There are a few people out. I'll put some pictures in here and there of our vacation and what we've been doing as I go along. But I'd like to share some knitting with you right now, and let's get started. Those of you who have been watching my channel and are here today, thank you for stopping by. And if you're new, welcome. I don't know how many new viewers I have, but if you are, thanks for tuning in. But I think if you've watched me in the past, you know that I've got this little project I'm working on, and it is my goal is to knit 100 pair of shorties. I have no end date in mind. When I finish, I finish. And so I'd like to show you the latest socks that I've knit since I last podcast. Okay, and there's nothing fancy about these socks that I knit. Usually I don't knit a pattern. Some of them I have, but it's usually just my normal easy, no fancy pattern. It's cuffed down with an afterthought heel, and the variety comes from the different textures of the yarn and the different colors of the yarn, and this is one of the pair. It's this pretty green, speckled, little speckling, with the rust color, contrasting color. So my normal thing is to cast on 58 stitches on a size 0 needle, and I start with a 2x2 rib, and I knit about 1.5 inches of a little leg before I put in the afterthought heel, and then I knit down to the size of my foot. Usually I knit about 6 inches from the afterthought heel, and then I decrease for the toe. So that's basically my sock pattern. That's one pair. This is another pair. Same recipe. I thought I'd do a little reinforcing of the heel for some reason. I try that because my heels have been wearing on my socks. But I don't know if that's going to make a difference or not. But that's another pair. This next pair, I held the yarn double. So this is sock yarn, but I held it double to make a little bit of a thicker pair of socks. And this yarn is by Southern Sky Yarns, and this color is Cotton Candy, and it's the tweed. And then I just used, I think, Knit Picks tweed, stroll tweed on these. And so it's a little thicker, and it goes very, very fast. With this, doing these on a size 3 needle. I cast on 44 stitches, so it goes really quick. This is another pair that I held double, and this yarn is by Woolen Woman Fibers. This color is called Morning Light. It's very pretty. It's got the pale yellows and blues, and I did the blue contrasting. My last pair, these are really thick, held double. This is Madeline Tosh Twist Light. Those are pretty browns and blues. Yeah, so those are the, what do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pair since I last podcast. And it's been about maybe 6 weeks since I podcast. I've got, this makes 33 pairs, so I've completed 33 pair of shorty socks for my project so far. And it's really relaxing. I like doing it, and I'm going to continue on. In between knitting the socks, I knit a shawl, which I think I said I wasn't going to be knitting shawls again, but I like this. I saw this pattern and I really liked it, and this is the Lightweight Hipster by Locatelli. And I will put some notes in the description box below, some links to some of this stuff. But this is a great shawl. It uses only 1 skein of yarn, of sock yarn. This is by the Cape May Yarn Company, called Empress. Really great color. And I'll put some pictures of me wearing the shawl. It came out really nice. So, continuing with the theme of holding double sock yarn, I think I'm trying to use up a lot of my sock yarn. I made a hat with like the marled effect, holding the Southern Sky Yarns tweed with just some gray sock yarn, and it makes a really pretty effect. And this is another one of my standard go-to recipes. This is a hat recipe. This one I cast on 84 stitches on a size 4 needle to do the ribbing, the 2x2 rib, and then I knit for about 9 inches and did the decrease. And this is a slouchy. It came out really nice. And for a change of pace, just something quick, decided to knit up a little washcloth or hand towel. Let's go this way. And this is by Knit Picks. It's Cotton by Knit Picks. And it is DK weight. I don't know what this color is, but this color is Whisker, which I did the stripe in. I think this pattern is from Pearl Soho, but it's just a garter stitch pattern. And it was a quick little knit, and they make great washcloths or hand towels. You know, if you want to keep them by your sink, hang it on the cabinet, use it to wipe your hands when you're cooking or whatever. They're great little cloths. I'm going to make a couple more. I bought several colors. I'm actually thinking of making a bucket hat, crocheting a bucket hat with some of this cotton. So that's another project. Okay. This garment is crocheted, and it is the chevron lace cardigan, and I'm really not happy. It came out fine. The pattern was great. I just don't like the way it looks on me. I made it too large. It's not very flattering. I don't feel like it. I should have made it out of a cotton because the wool is just it's too sticky for warm weather. But I guess I could wear it over a long sleeve shirt in the winter time. But again, it's too big. I made it a size large, which I shouldn't have, and it's just swimming on me. But I'll put a picture of me wearing it in here. The pattern was easy to follow. It's crocheted, and I haven't done much crocheting, and I was happy that I was able to follow the construction, and you know, it was just something to challenge myself, see if I could make it, but I don't think I would even bother making it again. So nothing with the pattern, it's just didn't, I should have done a different size and a different yarn, but I just, you know, it's not something I would try again. Okay, so I have an acquisition. I bought a kit from Barrett Wool Company. That's Susan B. Anderson's company. This is a little ornament. So it's the sweater, the mitts, and the hat. Tiny little ornament. And you get all the wool, all the different colors. So there's this, these, and these. It all comes. And it came with a pattern. You get a download code. And it came with string to hang the ornaments and little hangers for the sweater. Cute, right? I don't know when I'll start that. With this hot weather, I just don't even want to touch wool. So that'll be a project for the fall, maybe. But I wanted to get it before they were all sold out. So that's a future project, but it's cute. Came in a little bag. Great marketing. So we'll see how those turn out. I was thinking if anyone wanted to do a knit along with this, maybe we can do something with ornaments, maybe with this kit. You don't have to, I think you can get the pattern separately. So I'm thinking about a knit along. If anybody's interested, comment below, and we will see. So I started another hat. And again, I'm holding sock yarn double. This is really cool color yarn. I've had this yarn in my stash for about 10 years, I think. And it is wool. It's not merino, but it's 75% wool and 25% polyamide. So I really didn't know if I wanted to make socks out of this, but I don't even know. I've never heard of this company. It's called Piraten Wool. Again, I've had it forever in my stash, and in a skein, so I didn't wind it up until I was ready to come here. I was quite pleased about the colors. They're so cool and cheerful, and I really like it. And I think it's going to be okay for a hat. It's going to be nice and warm. And yeah, so my normal hat pattern. So that's what I'm knitting. And that's the only thing I have on the needles. I really am a monogamous knitter. Just one thing at a time, finish it. And I think that's how I get so much completed. So that's the knitting for now, and if I start something else, I'll continue on, and show you some things from our vacation as the week goes by. So for now, until the next segment, I'll catch you later. So good morning. Today is July 3rd, 2021, and we're back from vacation. I'm sitting in my spare room. We got back from Ocean City yesterday. It was raining and gray and miserable, so I decided to leave yesterday. Ocean City rentals go from Saturday to Saturday, so usually there's a traffic jam going in and coming out on Saturdays, going into the island and coming out. I figured I'd beat that going out rush by coming home early, since it was raining anyway. It was a lovely vacation. I'm drinking tea in my knitting mug. So I'm wearing the hat that I started on vacation. I'm wearing that, and so anyway, this is the hat I had started on vacation. I finished it, and I like the way it came out. The yarn I was using is this, and the brand, let's call it that, and it is Denmark, I think. But it's 75% wool, 25% polyamide. Had it in my stash forever. Probably mentioned that before. And I held the two strands together, sock yarn, to produce this. I think I did this on a size 4 and size 6 needle. The ribbing is 4, the rest is 6. And it fits a little snug. I wanted it to be slouchy, which it's slouchy up here, but then it kind of pops up. But I haven't blocked it yet, so maybe it'll relax once I block it. And then I started a pair of socks. I want to use up the rest of this, so I'm holding this together, one skein together with this. So I'm holding these two together to get this. Sorry, Southern Skeins. It was a sock club, and you got the matching for the toes and heels. And I will put the information in any information that I think might be helpful, I'll put it in the description box below. But I wanted to use up the rest of this, and I will have enough left over to do another pair of socks, I'm sure, with this. Here, there's the Southern Skeins. And this is called Mary. This is called Mary and Bright. That's the color. Anyway, I'm rambling here. Yeah, so I am bundled up today. It was just chilly when I got up this morning. I think it's pretty cool out. I stepped outside a little bit. This is just to wrap up this whole vacation video. So I like this room because it's bright, and one of the brighter rooms in the house. I guess it's because of the way it's situated, but a lot of my rooms are dark because of the way the sun comes over it, or east to west, north to south, wherever. Anyway, I'm glad I went to Ocean City for the week. I thought it might be a little difficult with us being in a different house and unfamiliar surroundings, but Ross did pretty well. We went to lunch a couple of times. We did some shopping, did get on the beach, but the most important thing is got to spend some time with the kids, even had a little birthday celebration for me. My birthday was July 1st. And my sister and her husband came down. They brought a cake and everybody came over to sing happy birthday to me, and I'll put some footage of that in here.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Blow it out. Yay! Happy birthday.
How do you know, Lynda?
I married her daughter.
How do you know?
She was at my birth.
How do you know, Lynda?
Through my wife.
Just through my wife.
How do you know, Lynda?
I married her son.
How do you know, Lynda?
She is my grandma.
How do you know, Lynda?
I am my grandma.
How do you know, Lynda?
I am married to Linda.
Okay. How do you know, Lynda?
She's my grandma.
Your favorite grandma.
My favorite grandma.
How do you know, Lynda?
My girlfriend's grandma.
Now the camera's on, you can say it.
She's my grandma.
Okay. How do you know, Lynda?
She's my grandma.
My favorite mom.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention these wrist ticklers that I'm wearing. I have carpal tunnel syndrome, and my hands have just been so bad lately. For some reason, when I put these on, they seem to soothe my wrists. I don't know if it's the wool, but it just seems to help. So I think I'm going to make a couple more of these. And the pattern was from Kay Masterson, but I'll put that information too. So until next time, take care, and we'll see you again. Bye now. I think that's about it for this podcast. Wish me luck putting it together. Anyway, I am glad that you joined me. If you stuck it out to this part, thank you. And if you're a new subscriber, come back. If you're an old subscriber, please stay. And I'd love to hit 400 subscriptions. I go up. I'm around the 390 mark. I gain some, I lose some. I just can't quite get to that 400. If I get to the 400, there's going to be a big giveaway. So, yeah, I hope you all are having a good summer. It's 4th of July weekend. Heard some fireworks last night in the area. Don't have any plans. My daughter and her husband and the kids are still down in Ocean City. They're going to be there for another week, so it's probably going to be a quiet 4th for us. So, until next time, I'll quit rambling now. Cheers, and have a good rest of the summer, maybe. Last day of vacation.